God has an urgent message for you today. You've been feeling the sting of someone's words about your character, personality, and appearance, and it's not just random gossip. It's a divine moment meant to strengthen your spirit. God is revealing why this person is spreading comments about you everywhere you turn. This message comes with love, to help you understand the spiritual purpose behind what feels like a personal attack. There's a divine reason why these hurtful words are being permitted in your life right now, and understanding this will transform how you respond to them. As you hear these words, know that God sees everything being said about you and knows your true character completely. It's normal to feel hurt, confused, and eager to defend yourself when others misrepresent who you are. But remember that you're being watched over with divine purpose. This revelation about why someone is commenting about you is your chance to respond with spiritual wisdom rather than emotional reaction. You're receiving this message because there's a higher purpose to what you're experiencing. Even when the words against you feel overwhelming and unfair, trust that this understanding is a blessing, because knowing the spiritual reason behind attacks on your character helps you stand in your truth when gossip swirls around you. As you think about these comments targeting you, take time to consider their spiritual purpose. Just like gold must pass through fire to be purified of impurities, sometimes your character must endure the heat of criticism to reveal its true strength. These comments may be happening because of spiritual jealousy. Your light threatens the darkness in others. Or perhaps this is divine testing, revealing who truly knows your heart versus those who judge by appearances. Maybe God is protecting you by revealing who shouldn't be trusted with your vulnerability. Hold on to your peace and authenticity, but let go of the need for universal approval and the urge to defend yourself to everyone. Just like strong winds reveal which trees have deep roots, these comments are showing which parts of your identity are firmly grounded in truth. This situation isn't meant to destroy your reputation, but to refine your character, making you stronger and more aligned with your divine purpose. This wave of comments about your character is more than just gossip. It's a spiritual checkpoint in your journey. It's a time for you to separate truth from lies and find your unshakable center. Face these words with a calm heart, knowing that human opinions change like weather, but divine truth about who you are remains constant. There's a loving purpose at work in your life, even when others misrepresent you. Difficult judgments from others might feel crushing, but see them as opportunities to solidify your spiritual identity. Every mischaracterization becomes a chance to affirm who you truly are in God's eyes. When the comments become overwhelming, reach out in prayer for clarity rather than reaching out in anger for vindication. God is always here to remind you of your true character, worth, and purpose. In quiet reflection, you'll find the strength to stand in your truth without needing to convince others of it. As we've discussed understanding the divine purpose behind these character attacks, I'd like to help prepare you for future spiritual insights as well. If these messages about navigating gossip and criticism resonate with your spirit, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to receive more spiritual warnings and blessings designed to strengthen your walk with God. Pay attention to the patterns surrounding these comments about you as they reveal their spiritual significance. These aren't random attacks, but divine revelations with purpose. Notice the specific timing. These comments often intensify right before a spiritual breakthrough or blessing in your life. Observe which aspects of your character are being targeted. So often they're the very qualities God is developing within you. You might notice unusual spread or exaggeration of the gossip, reaching people who normally wouldn't be involved. These aren't coincidences. They're sacred clues revealing spiritual warfare. Trust your inner knowing about what's truly happening. That quiet certainty within that recognizes the spiritual attack is your connection to divine discernment. When you feel peace despite the storm of words, when you sense the timing is too perfect to be random, or when you notice the person's accusations mirror their own struggles, that's God revealing the spiritual nature of this battle. These moments of clarity are like divine whispers helping you respond wisely. Notice them, honor them, and let them guide your reactions. Remember, you're not facing these character attacks alone. God is with you, surrounding your spirit with protection even when your reputation seems under fire. Around you stands a spiritual shield, deflecting what's meant to harm your true purpose and allowing only what refines your character to touch you. These comments about you are permitted for growth, not destruction, and every word spoken against you is under divine monitoring. Feel thankful for this early revelation of the spiritual nature of these attacks, for it shows how deeply your character development matters to God. Each comment you face with spiritual wisdom brings you closer to unshakable confidence in who you truly are. The universe holds your reputation in divine hands, and nothing people say can separate you from your purpose or identity. God's opinion of you outweighs every human voice that speaks against you. Divine timing, God's perfect clock, there's working in this situation right now. When you receive understanding about why someone is commenting about you at exactly the moment when you need spiritual perspective, that's sacred timing at work. These moments show you're connected to God's plan, living in harmony with divine guidance even through painful misrepresentation. As you recognize the spiritual significance behind these comments, let this awareness build your confidence. Each insight confirms you're being guided toward greater discernment about people and motives. Pay attention to how this revelation comes just when you needed it most. This isn't random timing. It's part of a loving plan to develop your spiritual maturity. Keep your heart open to divine wisdom about this situation. The more you recognize God's timing in revealing people's true intentions toward you, the less power their words will have over your peace. Just as you receive these divine insights about handling character attacks, your support helps us continue sharing similar guidance with others facing gossip and criticism. A small super thanks of $5 to $10 or $20 allows these important spiritual revelations to reach those who feel wounded by others' words and need divine perspective to understand the higher purpose behind their trials. As you navigate through these comments about your character, believe that this challenge can lead to remarkable spiritual development. Just like a diamond forms only under intense pressure, your character develops unshakable strength when tested by misrepresentation. God allows these moments of being misunderstood for divine purpose, even when they feel unfair initially. Focus on maintaining your integrity rather than defending your image, because inner truth matters more than public perception. When you stay anchored in who God says you are while others question your character, profound transformation begins within you. You develop discernment about whose opinions truly matter. You learn to find peace independent of others' approval. Every moment you choose graceful silence over defensive reaction brings you closer to spiritual maturity that no amount of positive feedback could build. Stay authentic in your faith during public criticism, because your relationship with truth is more valuable than your relationship with popularity. These comments are not just testing your character, they're revealing it and refining it into something even more beautiful. As you continue facing these comments about your character, make it a habit to say, "God knows my true character and purpose" every morning. Speak these words with complete trust in their truth. This simple practice builds a shield of divine confidence around your spirit that gossip cannot penetrate. When new rumors reach your ears, or when defending yourself seems overwhelming, pause for a moment. Use this time to quiet your mind and reconnect with the unchanging truth of who you are in God's eyes. Trust that divine justice works in perfect Timing and begin each day thanking God for seeing beyond human judgments to your true heart. When you pray for those speaking against you, something miraculous happens. Your spirit finds freedom from the weight of their words. Create a daily ritual of speaking blessings over those who curse you, not to change them, but to protect your own spirit from bitterness. Align your thoughts with divine truth about yourself, knowing that temporary opinions fade, but God's knowledge of your character remains constant. Your faith in who God says you are outweighs all human commentary. During this season of character attacks, you're not just developing personal strength, but also becoming someone who can guide others through similar trials. This experience offers you a chance to show God's grace in action. Each comment you handle with dignity gives you wisdom to share with someone else facing gossip or slander. As you pray for divine perspective and connect with your true identity, remember that your response creates a template for others watching silently. Your calm strength can inspire and encourage others who might be crumbling under the weight of misrepresentation. Use your story to bring comfort to someone else facing character assassination. Embrace each challenge as preparation for future ministry to wounded hearts. In this journey, communities of authentic support form around shared experiences of being misunderstood. Your greatest ministry may emerge from the very words meant to diminish you. Within this painful season of having your character commented upon lies unexpected blessings waiting to be discovered. These difficult moments are revealing who truly knows your heart versus who simply repeats opinions. Notice how certain friendships deepen while others naturally fall away. This divine sorting saves you years of investing in the wrong relationships. What the enemy meant to isolate you is actually aligning you with your true soul connections. This challenge is developing in you a spiritual discernment about people that no amount of peaceful times could create. You're learning to value God's opinion above human approval, a freedom many never experience. The spiritual muscles you're building through this trial are preparing you for a higher purpose that requires unshakable self-knowledge. When you look back on this season, you'll recognize it as the very turning point that launched you into deeper spiritual maturity. What feels like unfair treatment now is actually divine preparation for a calling that requires you to stand firm when misunderstood. God's restoration plan far exceeds the temporary damage to your reputation. In closing, as we face these comments about your character and whatever pain they bring, let's move forward with divine perspective and readiness. Be prepared to welcome God's protection over your true identity, face misrepresentation with quiet confidence, and recognize the spiritual growth emerging from this challenge. Trust in the power of divine truth to outlast temporary gossip. You are on a path to unshakable character, surrounded by divine understanding when human understanding fails. Keep saying, "God knows my true character and purpose," and watch as peace replaces the need for defense or explanation. Your reputation is safe in divine hands, even when human lips speak against it. If this message has helped you find divine purpose in the comments targeting your character, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more spiritual insights. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a revelation meant for your situation. When you share this message, you extend its blessing to others suffering under the weight of gossip and judgment. Each person who finds strength through your sharing becomes part of your spiritual legacy of healing and truth. Dear Lord, please give us wisdom to see your divine purpose in criticism and the strength to maintain our true character when misrepresented. Amen. If this message has touched your heart or helped you understand the spiritual purpose behind character attacks, consider showing your appreciation with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Your support helps us continue sharing these divine messages with others who need them. Please share in the comments what spiritual topics or divine messages about handling criticism you'd like to hear in our next video. Your suggestions help us bring you the guidance you need most.